Hello and welcome. Today I am going to show you how to make the WoodWorker PanelWorker from extra trees. So first, if we just get what we need out of this chest, this is all what you're going to need, plus the machines as well. All this glass, wood, this glass, and that. We'll get to them things in a minute. As you can see, the WoodWorker is like that. PanelWorker and the glass worker, so they both need polish. These two, they both need polish, and how you are going to get that is you're going to need to want a squeezer, a steel, and a carpenter, and you're going to want to fill it up with birch wood. Only birch wood, as far as I know, works. No other wood. So if we place that in here, you'll see later on that will not go anywhere. So basically, it's filled it up here. If we and it gives you this as a byproduct, the wood pulp, and it's sending it straight into here, making resin that is turning it into turpentine, and then straight into a carpenter, which has beeswax in it and turpentine, which will give you wood polish. So if we grab some wood polish, as you can see, off that goes again and makes some more. And to get the beeswax, if you make some of these, chuck them in the centrifuge, let that baby go, and just like so, there's a byproduct you will get. There you go, beeswax. That you'll need to get that from the bees. So first, if we take a look at the WoodWorker, as you can see, there are two pieces of wood in here, and now if we give it wood polish, that sign goes away telling you you've done something right. As you can see, you can make many different designs. Just click on the one you want, scroll down, there's multiple ones to choose from, and if you don't like the color that way, well, you could swap it around or take that one out and, I don't know, maybe place that one there. Decisions. So yeah, so if we grab two of them out, and the panel workers along the same lines, if we grab some more wood polish, 48, see, it's making it like no tomorrow. Far out. Chuck some wood polish in here, and say if we chuck some nice red planks in there and some birch wood in there, and how about if we pick a pulse pattern, pick a couple of them. So that is basically how you use the WoodWorker and PanelWorker. And I'll just show you two more extra machines as well. The glass worker, you're going to need stained glass. It will not work with normal glass at all, so it has to be stained with whatever color takes your fancy. And you're going to need glass fittings, and glass fittings is basically one iron, and if we just quickly look up the recipe. Okay, but anyway, it's one iron in the center and 4 sticks around the outside. If we chuck them in there, and it will give you, I think, 6 glass fittings per craft. And so if we chuck the black, and if we chuck the red, there we go. I think I like, you can make the creeper pattern. Everyone loves the creeper pattern. Why don't we just make these straight? Yeah, that's quite cool. Let's grab a couple of them, and let's grab a couple of them as well for later on. And the lumber mill is the last machine I'll show you. So if we flick this on and always extract, give that water. This is pretty simple. This works pretty much like a sawmill. Chuck it in, off it goes. This will give you sawdust and bark. There's not so much use for bark, but if we grab the sawdust and we go over to the carpenter. This is the main use for it. So if we turn that on and flick that on, and say if we chuck one there and place that in there, off that goes. That can make heaps of paper. If you need loads of books, you know, books always come in handy when you're enchanting. So that is the lumber mill. So now if we grab some of the things we crafted earlier, 2 of these and 2 of them, you're going to need to make this. So it's basically it's 2 obsidian in the corners, 2 sticks just like as pick where you usually place them, and then a gold ingot at the top for the master carpenter's hammer. And if we place these down just like so, they always get placed in their default position, but if you use the carpenter's hammer and right click on it, there you go, you can make a really cool pattern. And if we grab the wood just like so and spin that around just like so, I noticed that you cannot place these vertically, like only flat on the ground like that. You can change the pattern, as you can see. The same with the glass. And now if we last place these down here, well, you can't really change them because they're just don't join up with anything, but there we go. And as you can see, there is the oak wood, it's still there. So oh, and one last thing guys, the woodworker, panel worker and glass worker, all 3 of them do not need power, but the lumber worker will need power, as you can see, and I'm powering it by the back, as you can see with all the machines. So yeah, so I hope you guys learnt something and enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you.